Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. My name is Rabenschild. We are in orbit inside of the Explorer 2. I don't know why it's called Explorer 2. That's the thing that comes to my mind just now. I never had a ship, I think, that's called Explorer. I should take a look at that. I had multiple comments about being German in the last few videos. A lot of new people that asked if I'm German and that they recognized my accent and all that stuff. Yeah, I'm German, so if I I myself can't really understand why a lot of people recognize that I'm not trying to really be of any nationality, kind of. So just it's good that you see that, but on the other hand, a lot of people that say I sound cultured. That's nice, but hey, other people do too. I don't know. So, two comments that I received in on my last video. Orc Sniper said that I should use, and I should go down to the planet to do that. I talked about bringing, connecting the buggy I built to the base, and then load its batteries, yeah, by using the base power. And yeah, I talked about that. That maybe I would do that. He suggested merge blocks again. What? An Orc Sniper, I have the feeling, is one of the guys that comes up a lot with merge blocks. And I don't want to use merge blocks for that because it's not really necessary. Just use a connector that works the same way, and you don't lose your naming on whatever is the smaller grid, and I think yeah, you could use a rotor. I think he suggested that use a rotor, small head, and then use a small merge block for that. If I just use a connector, I can just connect it up to the base, no problem. The fascination for merge blocks, yeah, goes, don't know, right over my head. I don't get it why people are so in on the merge blocks, or some people. It's always it's one of the things that get pointed out a lot to me. Use merge block for this. We talked about that a lot, and again, merge blocks, I recognize them for some things, like, don't know, connecting basically pistons together so that two pistons lift one heavy object, and stuff like that. Cool things you can do with merge blocks, or connecting up. I don't know, something broke off a station, you connect that up to it again, or you connect, don't know, something up to a station or whatsoever. I like it. I like them for that. But to use them as temporary connection between ships, for me, it's nothing I really like. So I see other people do that constantly, and I have to say I'm not a big fan of that. I would rather try to use different things. For ships, for example, they work out. Again, we talked about that, but you have to do things with merge blocks. So the naming conventions, and we tested that with these two ships here. The other guy or girl, I'm not trying to assume whatever. The flighter asked me why I dislike the Stargate universe so much. And I just want to say you misunderstand me there. I don't dislike the Stargate universe. I'm not using the Stargate mod. I'm using the wormhole portals, and I'm using them because the Stargate mod, that's basically the same mod, just yeah, the Stargate mod itself has a lot more. It brings a lot more items with it. Ships that fly through sectors, the weapons, and. And I don't want that. I just want the portals. And whenever I'm talking about the portals, I'm trying to be specific that these are wormhole portals and not the Stargate portals or the Stargates. It has nothing to do with me not liking Stargate. I think I watched all episodes of Stargate and Stargate Atlantis. I really liked the movie Stargate Universe. Stargate Universe? How was that called? With the ship. The last series Stargate Universe. I don't know. That basically flew past me. I never saw that really. So I'm not disliking Stargate. It's a bit about copyright issues and getting sued because, don't know, it's just meant as a joke. Don't take it as I don't like the Stargate universe. So talked enough. 8 minutes already or something, or 6 minutes. I shouldn't do that. People get angry when I'm doing that. So, what I want to do today is I want to use this ship and go out there and find me an asteroid with ice. No, that's not a good idea. Find me an asteroid with ice and then fill up the ship with ice and being able, so that I'm able to use the landing thrusters here. I still want to try them before I go out and before I go out and use the ship on any other planet. We need this big test of the landing thrusters. Would be neat. Good. Okay. Let me go to these asteroids. Hopefully they have ice. That would be neat. Then I want to use the. Oh, I'm missing something. Oh no, I'm missing something. Oh no, I'm not. Oh, I've put one in there. I thought I would miss the ore detector, but it seems I'm not. Good. Let me set up the beam drill. That's one thing I always wanted to properly set up. Priority mining is not what I want. Why is this blacked out? Oh, I have to use priority mining. So then I can go and set up. Let us use ice as the most thing. Then we use uranium, because uranium is always one thing we should have. And then we can go for all the other materials, I think. Maybe we should put... we can sort that later. So just let us just put all these things in the turret. By the way, that's the extra turret for the beam drill that you can use to... Why is it not adding these? Good. That you can use to, not have the static beam that comes out of the beam drill module itself. This is the beam drill module. I want to use the turret, because that is one way to auto mine. We should be able to just get the turret on here, and I want to increase aiming radius, control. We can control that. Then we can also turn off the priority mining, and I want to have this here toggle block on. This is the beam drill itself. It is off now. The turret should automatically turn on when we... No, it doesn't. Why doesn't it do that? Am I... No, I shouldn't use... I'm seeing the materials, so... There should be an ore detector on here. Okay, let me see what else we have to do to get that online. Give me a sec. I was not able to figure out why it doesn't work. I moved the ore detector and I don't know. It's weird. So I can control the turret, and when I'm in the turret it works. You can see that it hopefully brings in the stuff, but it doesn't work when I'm not in the turret. Maybe it is because it has no direct sight on the material or something like that. I will work by hand. That works out too, but it should normally just work. You should be able to just turn that on, and then it should do its stuff. Maybe there was some changes. Don't know. Last update, it broke it. The problem is I didn't use the turret for a long time. My miner just has a beam drill and works that way. So maybe there is something up with the turret itself that it doesn't work too well at the moment. Good, let me get to work on more of these asteroids. Maybe I can do... Don't know. Maybe at one point that this thing just starts to work. I'm doing a jump with the ship because I think I took all the ice off that asteroid, and now I need to go to somewhere else. I already need to grab uranium. Yeah, this whole ship has one big problem. It needs uranium, and a lot of it. I have refineries now on board. That should at least help to refine that stuff. I already got a bit of ice. Sorry for my squeaky chair. The squeaky chair. Yeah, again, more uranium now. I will pick that up, and maybe I will get the turret to run there. And I will also grab more and more ice. I think 100k ice is not enough for this ship. I have a bit the feeling that there is a difference between the drill and only the mining drill or the beam drill, because my mining ship fills up so fast with tons and tons of materials. The turret, it's nice to be able to aim it, but I can't. I took out all the other priority mining things, and I brought up the aiming range, but it's still no luck with that thing. So it doesn't do what it is supposed to be. The ore detector is touching. It's basically touching the beam drill. Not basically, it's literally touching the beam drill base. So I thought maybe, don't know, maybe they need to be closer together or something like that. It could be changes in the beam drill. So not too sure what's that all about. With my usual mining ship, I would have been already, don't know, swimming in uranium ore. And the only uranium ore I have by now is, yeah, this amount, 390, and there's a bit of it in the refineries. So I'm not getting it. Why here 10,000 in the refineries? Again, with my mining ship, I collected, I don't know, it's easy to collect 1 million uranium if you have this amount in the area. So, don't know. Maybe they nerfed the whole system, but with the turret, it really takes its time, let's say it that way. I don't know. Someone said in an earlier episode, and I talked about that it would be need to set up automatic mining stations with the turret, and that's one of the plans I had. So set up a station basically, or a ship that you can leave in the area of an asteroid, then harvest all the materials it can get to, hopefully all the materials, and then bring it back home or something like that. Now that this doesn't really work, I need to think about that, and having the turret on the ship is neat, but it is not as good as I always thought it is, because it still takes a lot of energy. That's sure. Why should it use less energy? That's weird. That's really, really weird. Okay, 500,000. That's, again, just to give you the right perspective. Yeah, that's a lot of uranium. But with my mining ship, I was able to get a lot more in a shorter time. So, hope you can understand why I'm a bit not frustrated with that then, but that it irritates me. I will also collect, hopefully, some of the ice that's here. What are the other materials? Silicon and iron. So that's the thing. This thing should just take out the uranium. I changed the priority mining to just take the uranium, and it doesn't do that. Even when I turn stone collection on, collect stone off, I don't understand it. Maybe one of you knows about, don't know, an error in the system there or something like that. Maybe I need to take a look at the mod page. So people, I will just mine a bit more. This is just a small video about this fuel run. You saw how much we got in the time I used up until now. I will try to get more so that we can hopefully test out the ship's landing capabilities in the next episode, I would say. I will cut this one short. Maybe over the weekend do a bit more. I still have plans to do a live stream to test again. Maybe we could do that. and then work there a bit more. Having company while going for materials could be a bit nicer than this year now. I thought it would just fill up like crazy because again, my mining ship does. I overestimated what this turret can do. So people, I will cut the episode short here and will say goodbye to you. Yeah, people, again, stick around maybe tomorrow evening or so, my time, maybe for a live stream. We will see. I have to see if life doesn't get in the way. Hope you liked the episode at least a bit, and maybe leave a comment on the episode. Tell me if you know something about the beam drill. Good people. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next episode. See ya, guys.